as he continues to get accolades for his blockbuster buyout of Ranbaxy, new challenges may have cropped up for Dilip Shanghvi. Sources tell your channel that market regulator Sebi has sought trading details on Sun Pharma and Ranbaxy, both from the BSE and the NSE. What's got the regulator's attention is the spike in Ranbaxy share price ahead of the deal announcement.
It's a trophy deal for Dilip Shanghvi, but looks like his blockbuster deal with Ranbaxy has run into regulatory hurdles. Sources tell ET Now that the stock market regulator Sebi has sought trading details on Ranbaxy and Sun for the past 6 months. They also say Sebi is likely to issue notices to both the pharma companies seeking specific deal details. The market regulator also wants to know who all from the company management were in the know. The Ranbaxy stock shot up 25% in the 3 trading sessions ahead of the deal announcement. Sebi may also want to know why Shanghvi's brother-in-law Sudhir Walia was accumulating shares in Ranbaxy 3 months before the announcement. But Sun is putting up a brave face.
We haven't broken any laws, We invest in companies, we invest, I don't want to give you the names, but invest in a few other companies, some of them in distress. If you do anything while we are negotiating, that's the way we're using inside trading. So the fact that we didn't do it, now we are just, we are cancelling with them. But
not everyone's convinced.
So at this moment, what we are saying is that, look, the fact is that both the share price and the volumes have run up, and therefore it needs greater scrutiny. Sebi should actually just find out who was it who was buying shares and who was it that was behind this whole move.
Dilip Shanghvi is known to turn around business, but this time around he will have to use all his skills to convince regulators that he has played by the rules of the game. With Vijay Ganeshan Iyer, Ashwin Mohan, ET Now, Mumbai.
In fact, it's not just the market regulator, even the monopoly watchdog, that's the Competition Commission of India, is closely studying this mega deal. Ashwin Mohan joins in with exclusive details. Ashwin, you've been speaking to sources at the monopoly watchdog. What are you picking up? What are the key concerns that the CCI is likely to look at?
Well, Sandeep, clearly for starters, it seems like deja vu for Ranbaxy, because remember back in 2013, they were slapped a penalty by the European Union. So clearly, this is yet another case where the company has come under the scrutiny of the anti-monopoly watchdog. This time around, of course, it's the Indian regulator looking at the mega deal between Ranbaxy and Sun Pharma. From what I understand from top-level government sources, the CCI is clearly going to look at the deal in fine detail, especially because of the entire size and scope of the deal. According to government sources, the CCI is convinced that it's a huge deal, so definitely it will not escape detailed scrutiny by the anti-monopoly watchdog. As far as the deal aspects are concerned, there are 2 main aspects that we understand from government sources that the CCI will look into. Number one, the combined market share of both the entities, that's Sun Pharma and Ranbaxy, post this mega deal. Let's not forget that they are market leaders in several segments. So clearly, the CCI will want to try and prove whether or not this particular deal creates a monopoly situation in India. And of course, let's not forget that the pharma industry is a cutthroat space. So let's also not rule out the possibility of a rival filing a complaint at the monopoly watchdog. The second aspect over here is the therapeutic segment aspect, and this is where it is a specialized area in which both Ranbaxy and Sun Pharma have expertise. So I understand from sources that the CCI will also closely examine the market share of both the entities in the therapeutic segment. So that's another key aspect that the CCI will look into. And of course, overall, it will look into the fact as to whether or not there are any anti-competitive practices that have resulted as part of this deal. Let's also not forget that there is a threshold, and it's only deals above 1,500 crore rupees that do mandatorily require a CCI nod. So it's that threshold which will also be looked into. Clearly, this mega deal crosses that threshold, so it automatically will come under the CCI scrutiny. So clearly, from what we understand from government sources, Sun Pharma will have to display its competitive streak, no pun intended over there.